Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lake Oswego High School for this playoff matchup here tonight with the Sherwood Bowmen coming across town to take on the Lake Oswego Lakers. Game was set for 8 o'clock. Got pushed up to 7:30, so we're going to get ready to rock and roll here shortly. Looking forward to this one. Starting lineups coming out for both sides. For your home team, number 12, Tripton Cyprick. Number 18, Seth Looney. Number 9, Elliot Orr. Number 21, Blackjack Brooks Olson. Number 1, Scotty Weiss. Number 19, Hudson Trippy. Number 10, Jordan Phillips. Number 2, Mason Fish. Number 25, Connor Burgess. And number 16, Alex Kamalian. This one is shaping up to be a biggie, boys. It is 100% playoff action here tonight. Everybody ready to rock.
Yeah, so this is the...
That would be you, gentlemen, that are on the microphone sitting next to me.
Yeah, this is a big one here tonight. We got first playoff game for the Lakers in the second round here, and this is a huge night for all the seniors. You know, at the end of the day, this could be the last time they play in a Laker uniform, so they're going to have to put their heart out there, put it all out on the line, and really step up here tonight and put the whole season's worth of effort into this game.
And starting off with the face-off, it's going to go Sherwood's way. The man with the major hairdo, Joey Causey, with a big face-off clamp and win for Sherwood. Here we go.
Yeah, a little push in the back there from Jordan, loose ball push. So Sherwood going to start with the ball here. They're going to look to set the tone and see if they can get a goal early. You know, one big thing in the playoffs is Sherwood's already had a game, so they're already a little bit used to this pressure.
Hey, number 12, Tripton Cyprick.
Clear all the way outside. Elliot
White put on the line, black ball.
Stepped out there, and good ride there from the Bowmen to start the game.
Lakers on D here to open up. Drew Fehrenbacher staying up front for Sherwood. Surveys the scene. Nice little step. Slide. There. Big shot.
Shot wide, number 17, closest to the ball at the end line, black.
Keeping it on offense here.
Yeah, interesting to see what the Bowmen have up their sleeve here. Looks like they have some sort of set ready to go here.
Yeah, speaking to Sherwood's experience of already having a playoff game under their belt, they're playing with confidence really well right now, and not being afraid to step in and take shots, which is always a good sign early in a game.
Nice little roll going to the left-hand side, rolling it. Nice stick lift. Pop it. Calls right place at the right time. Laker ground ball. It's going to Looney. Looney on the loose. Coming across. Nice feed to Burgess. Burgess rips one, and that goes a little bit high. Fish, easy track down for Mason.
Yeah, I think Lakers maybe even a little bit lucky there. That got called a shot. I think Burgess was kind of in between on his decision-making there. Rab's going to dodge down the alley here from up top.
Good look to Weishall. Weishall just misses. That was a good look from Travis.
I like the aggressive start from Rab, getting to the middle of the field and drawing that slide, and Travis was wide open. So the Lakers sideline calling out some sort of play here.
Fish on Winnie. Tall pass over the top. Weishaw's got to retreat back, and Lake Oswego's going to need to reset this one.
Yeah, Fish is going to draw a lot of attention in this game. He's going to have to look to facilitate.
Oh, just off the tip from Burgess. Nice chase back, the backside from Kamalian, though. Lake Oswego got a little bit lucky on that one.
So definitely a different look offensively there. There was a pick on the backside for the Lakers, something we haven't seen all year. So they definitely have a couple plays up their sleeves there ready to show here early against the Bowmen.
Yeah, Nolan Rabb here up top has a D-midi on him, and he's already had 2 or 3 successful dodges, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to him.
Nice defensive work from the Bowmen. Transition opportunity now. Maynard on the run. Maynard with a shot. Easy save for Tripton, but I'll tell you what, so far, Sherwood, they came to play, guys.
Yeah.
Last time out between these two teams, it was a really close one. Sherwood came up on the losing end, but played a really good game, and I would be surprised if they didn't come out with a lot of confidence this game.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, sometimes losses are really what teach you more lessons than wins. So they might have a couple adjustments they've made for this game here tonight.
Yeah, you often hear the hardest thing to do is beat a team twice. So they're probably going to come out with some fire from last game. Once again, they already have the game under their belt. So they could playoffs on every side.
Phillips setting it up top. Give it a little bit of a look. Sherwood just kind of packing it inside. A lot of like what we saw in the first game, Matt. Just real content to let Lake Oswego play the perimeter and keep it as far from Good shot. Good stop. Big stop.
Shot and save, Noah Richmond.
Richmond just stepped into it.
Come back around top side to Sharp. Teo Testa rolling it far side. So Sherwood making a big personnel swap here to get the package that they want on the field with 6:30 to go here. Couple shots both ways for both teams, but nothing really all that close. Cooper Glass with it. Just kind of get the sense both teams are sort of trying to feel each other out here early. Remembering how tight that game one was all the way back at the beginning of the season. It seems like so long ago.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just like two boxers just trying to get a read on each other. And I have a feeling this second quarter, once it rolls around, some fireworks going to happen.
Yeah, you don't want to assume anything about the opposing team based off of their previous performances. So
Jordan Phillips sells it down for the Lakers.
While they are familiar opponents this season, I think it's wise for them to just be feeling each other out right now, not doing anything too aggressive, and just slowly starting to figure out what works for each team.
Right now, seeing that guy back on the field, Calvin Mason. Back on the field. Big shot.
Goal, Lakers. Number 2, Mason Fish.
Replay here. Look at that. Just stealing. Lakers with it. Rab bringing it up front.
Yeah, good to see Fish getting going here early. It's so important for the Lakers to build up a lead here to start the game because they're really just not built to make big comebacks. We haven't seen it so far this season.
Shot on goal is going to go out wide, but it's going to stay with Lake Oswego. Wide shot on the backside. Easy cleanup for Travis.
Yeah, Sherwood once again is packing it in pretty tight here defensively, which I think is a really good idea because you're not going to be able to stop Lake Oswego from getting shots, and it's just a matter of making them take shots from places where you're sort of okay taking them or where you'd rather take them opposed to closer in or on the crease.
So around the horn we go, and Rab on the far side look to square up against Camden Wallace. Wallace gives him a solid check. Nice lift. Rab feed on the crease. Big shot from Travis, and that one just a little bit too skinny.
Oh, and Travis had a look there. I think if he just takes one more step up and lets that one go, he puts it away. That adjacent slide, I don't know if that was the right decision there from the Bowman in that situation.
Yeah, he had a lot of space to turn it up inside. I think, oh, good shot there from Mason. I think the name of the game here for LO is going to be taking hits, right? Sherwood is a really scrappy team, and you're not going to be able to avoid that as the Lake Oswego offense, but you know, if you can take a hit and make a play, that'll get the job done tonight.
4 minutes to go here. Lake Oswego on top, 1-0. Big shot, shuts it down. Good stick lift coming out of the cage. Way out there is Richmond. Weishottle almost stole the clear, and Lake Oswego almost got it back. It's hard to play lacrosse if you lose your stick. Nice stick check there. Lake Oswego with it. Fish gets fish hooked by Richmond. Just rips one out. That was all goal all day, and Noah Richmond somehow got underneath that.
Wow, what a stop there from Richmond because that was a great shot from Fish.
Sherwood in transition coming up with it. Teo Testa buying some time, gets it to Sharp around the back, all the way to Hudson Wigg. And round we go one more time. Sherwood has got the package they want out there. Call us with it. He draws Matt Lane on the defensive midi side. Feed up top to Maynard. Maynard gets a roll to the left. Going hard, Tripton, big stop there. That's the best shot that Tripton's seen all night and just stoned it inside.
Yeah, good to see Tripton getting a couple stops here early. Always good to get in a rhythm as a keeper.
Good feed up front. Nice turnover. Lake Oswego pressing tempo. 2.5 to go in the first. Lakers on top, 1-0. Blake Altman getting some early run here tonight. A little bit of extra practice time and downtime with the bye early on. Looks like Lake Oswego found a couple new personnel combos that they like.
Yeah, he put on a bit of a show against Clackamas too. Had 2 really good back-to-back goals, which I'm sure helped in his favor to get out there. And there's another shot. Good to see him playing aggressive.
Fish with a quick catch on that too. Keeps LO putting the pressure right on the Bowman.
Yeah, always good to see the young guys playing aggressive and fast, and Altman can definitely be an X factor here for the Lakers if he puts a couple away.
Gunner coming up from the backside. Gunner looking to deal. Big shot bounces out from Burgess. Will stay with the Lakers. Basically downhill fast. Still drawing all the attention. Loose.
Yeah, really pretty.
Just goes to show you, I mean, Calvin's been out a number of games, and Sherwood still, they know what danger he brings every time he steps on the field.
Yeah, it's hard to see a body like that running full speed downhill and not want to slide a little bit earlier and step in front of him, prevent him from getting a shot off. So I wouldn't say that's the worst decision in the world. Sherwood seems to be helping real early all over the field, which has been working so far, but we'll see how long they can keep that up.
Fish coming up from behind and gets a lift for his efforts. Able to hold on to it.
So a couple times here tonight I've seen the Lakers draw some attention from the Bowman defense, but not get the ball out of their stick. And I'd like to see, you know, a dodge and then 2 passes before there's a shot or another dodge.
Didn't quite catch what the call was there. Looks like we're going to get a timeout on the field.
Looks like Gunner may be limping a little bit.
So Gunner coming into this one a little dinged up. He's going to take a second. That gives me a second to thank our presenting sponsor here tonight. First chance we've had. It's been a fast-paced game. Well, they're not going to give me that chance. I guess they're not calling a timeout. They're going to say, call it a player timeout on the side over there. So we'll get the Project 360 here in just a second. This quarter is flying by. We're already under a minute. We've only been here for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's playoff look. Ooh. What a great dodge there from Rab, and he just finds Mason Fish sitting on the other side of the cage.
Unbelievable. Fish with his second goal of the game coming out of the timeout. Hunt replay. Check this out. Rab gets loose. Just a little soft touch and almost a changeup from Mason. Unreal.
Yeah, that's what's going to be the difference maker in this playoff matchup here tonight is little mistakes like that. The Bowman just lost Fish and he had a wide open look.
Yeah, Rab's had the hot hand all night. He's yet to take a dodge without beating his guy fairly cleanly, so I'd expect to see him with the ball a lot more throughout this game.
Oh, we got a flag down here, so
Go one more on the Hunt replay here from the other angle. See Rab coming downhill quick. Just drops it right there. Boop, boop. 1-2.
yeah, and Mason was just like a ghost behind the cage there. I don't think anybody ever matched up on him and just found himself wide open.
Just snuck away. Sneak, sneak, sneak away. Like OSWEGO penalty, they're going to call Travis with a slash. So Weishot will take a minute to think about his sins in the bin over there, and Sherwood's just going to hold this for the remainder of the quarter, and that's going to take us to the end of one. Wow. Fast quarter. We just started. It's already end of one. Lake Oswego on top, 2-0 over the Bowman. It's all thanks to our presenting sponsor here tonight, our good friends at Project 360 right down the road. Their work is about strengthening the human body, but more than anything else about how they treat their people. Their identity is based on their core values of character and commitment to never giving up in those of their charge. They look at themselves as personal training reinvented, surrounding you with 360 degrees of professional support with over 100 years of combined fitness experience. With exceptional customer service and that attention to detail that they are known for, you can schedule a tour anytime you like by reaching out to them at project360pdx.com or checking them out down at 460 2nd Street in Lake Oswego. Big thanks to Project 360. All right, guys, end of one. A little bit of a sluggish start, you could say. Feeling it out. Then Lake Oswego just popping up, closing that out with 2 big goals there in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, pretty slow quarter offensively, but I think the Lakers have to be happy with that 2-goal lead. They have a really strong defense. They're going to be able to hold the Bowman, and being up to start the game is always a good thing.
Yeah, Sherwood's gotten a few good looks in the last quarter. They're about one pass or one good shot away from having, maybe 2 or 3 goals. So although they have a goose egg up on the board right now, it's nothing to be shameful about. They got good looks, and I think just building on that is huge for them, and we'll see what they can do coming out in this man-up situation.
So man up for the Bowman. Lake Oswego have to work on this one. The bulk of this penalty to start the second quarter. Wig and Testa on the near side. Phillips almost got a piece of that one. Such a big mismatch over here. Lake Oswego's man down D, just physically so large, so much reach. They can close those lanes off. It's pretty impressive. Big stop by Tripton right off the hands. That one bounces out. Great cleanup by Elliott. Orr is on the loose. Good drop back to Phillips. Phillips heading down to the other side, and Lake Oswego is going to release from that penalty and be back to even strength here.
Yeah, what a great ground ball there from Elliott Orr defensively to just scoop that and go. Really important for the Lakers to get that ball on offense and ride this penalty out.
Yeah, that's a great penalty kill there from Lake Oswego. Definitely gives their team some juice and see what they can do here on offense now.
Fish surveys the scene in no big hurry, and Owen Maynard in no hurry to really put the pressure on him either. Fish coming up above GLE. Doesn't like what he sees. Going to roll it back. Stepping back. Wheels left-handed. Goes for that low right shot. Got earlier. Richmond able to sneak that one out. Ripping down the sideline, though, comes Mayfield. Mayfield gets across. Sherwood had a little bit of momentum going there in transition with Lake Oswego. A little bit out of position, but dropped on that pass.
Oh,
good work from Looney.
Yeah, great defensive effort there from Looney. He sees the ball on the ground, and he goes for it, and then just rides the Bowman all the way out of bounds.
Weishottle hopping up on a step stool to get that one. Pulls it back in, dumps it off to Burgess. Lake Oswego's going to cycle it around. Bounce pass back up top to Macy. Macy going to give it a look. Calvin, his first shot in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good.
Yeah, not a bad take there by any means. Looking for a little bit better placement, but, you know, nothing wrong with getting the back up, keeping the ball, and getting to go again.
Rab on the near side, dumping it back to Weishottle. A little two-man game here. Nolan's going to look to set up on Wallace. Gets a step on him. Weishottle coming the back door. Can't quite get it to Burgess. That one's going to pop out and go Sherwood's way. Little backside give and go action there. I like the look, like the thought, just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, now it's up to this Laker ride to get that ball back. Been pretty strong so far, but Sherwood's also had some great clears.
Working on it right now. Vanderside forcing the turnover. Great work there from Zen. Just a sophomore stepping in. Giving Lake Oswego the possession with that fancy long stick work.
Yeah, and I like how the Lakers have just come out in the second quarter and possessed the ball. Really not allowing the Bowman any time offensively, and it's just so hard on a defense when a team can just put pressure on you, just keep it coming.
Rab cuts across the left-hand side, doesn't like what he sees, feeds it, dumps to Weishottle. Weishottle to Fish. Fish coming across. Tell you. Mason gets a little sliver of a window there, and that ball's in the back of the net. Cannot leave him alone. He starts moving off the X.
Yeah, once again, really good offense there. When you have great shot.
Oh, man,
there.
Burgess coming up. Just goes all by himself. Gets it done. Number 25, Connor Burgess.
Yeah, and I think the key to that goal from Burgess there is he goes off stick on Richmond and just puts it away.
Coming off of the missed shot, bringing it in. Just steps across. Slide was late. Richmond never even saw it. Big goal there from Connor. Makes it 3-0 Lake Oswego. 8:14 to go here in the second quarter. Live from Lake Oswego High School.
good face-off win from Trippy. Coming down with a head of steam. Ooh, that's a look.
Weishottle dunks it, makes it 4. Lake Oswego, just like that, back-to-back. Big goal for the Lakers.
And Mason Fish came to play. What a smart play from the senior to just pull that out off the fast break, settle down, and then keep his head up to see Weishottle streaking across the middle wide open.
I like that feed. I like the face-off. I mean, just good hustle and pressure, and here comes Travis. Whew.
Yeah, it's so hard as a defense, coming right off a face-off loss and a fast break that they initially thought they stopped, and you're trying to get your guys on the field, and you just have to be able to stay in it, and they lose track a little bit there, but
another procedural call against the Bowmen, so Lake Oswego is going to get awarded with this face-off possession. Suddenly up 4-0, 7:50 to go. Sherwood team is gritty, though, guys. I mean, we saw it in the first game, Matt, and you've seen it all season. They've pushed a number of games that, 4 or 5 goal gaps don't freak them out.
Yeah, no, I mean, by no means is this game over. It was a 4-goal game going into the fourth, I believe, in the first matchup. So Sherwood's definitely not going to back down here. They're going to keep it coming. They just haven't had the opportunity to even possess the ball offensively. So maybe they need to make a couple adjustments defensively to force some turnovers here, but they still got a lot of life left in them.
But unorthodox clear with a bounce pass over the top, but it got it done. Cole Friendly gets it over the midfield line, and Sherwood gets touched in the box. Wig, reload and reset, back up top to Collis. Sherwood bringing in double deuce, Cooper Glass. Altman staying in for a little two-way action here. Feed back up top to Maynard. Maynard's got Scotty on him. Nice roll back to the left. Brings it back right. Big shot on Tripton and sneaks it in. Big time shot and goal. Number 22, Cooper Glass.
Yeah, great dodge there from Glass. Just puts the spin cycle on Altman and finds himself wide open with a great look. Tripton had no chance. Glass goes high to low. What a great shot.
Such a good setup from the top here. Just we got to watch the whole thing. Gets a good step and then rolls it. Switches left-handed. Phew.
yeah, when you make a move like that to the inside, so much of the goal opens up for you the closer you get to the middle of the field. So really great move there. Gets to the middle of the field and delivers a really great shot.
Tripton got a little bit blocked as the defender was crossing across his face. Great shot. Makes it 4-1 now. Lake Oswego on top.
And just like the first game here, the Bowmen get a goal and they get possession. So clearly momentum has shifted, and they're definitely going to have an opportunity here to close the gap.
Wallace and Wig exchange spots. Sharp with it, rolling all the way back around. Try and pull Looney out of the middle of that crease. See if they can free up some real estate here for Kirk to get after it. Shuffle step, rolls it back, looking left, inside, bringing it down, and another one, back-to-back goals for the Bowmen. Number 17 this time, Chase Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, almost the same thing as what Cooper Glass did, and when you roll back to the inside like that, it makes the slide come at such an odd angle. You're not anticipating it as a defender, and I think the Laker defense just needs to communicate a little bit more clearly to call that out and see it coming.
Good step right there. And coming right at Tripton, and Tripton just doesn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, the Laker defense being a little overly aggressive, 2 possessions in a row. You want to force the offensive guy down the alley. That's where your slides are built to go to. And when you get beat on a rollback like that to the middle, it's really hard for your teammates to help you out there. So I think they just got to slow down and play a little less aggressive there. Try to make sure would make mistakes instead of going out and taking the ball from them.
Weishottle, after kind of a messy face-off, with the dump off and a big answer right there. Number 16, Alex Kamalian.
Wow, what a look and a find there. I mean, the middle of the field is wide open for the Lakers, and Weishaupt kept his head up, and Kamalian just with a fantastic finish.
Big face-off win. I mean, this is huge now up front. Sherwood with a bit of momentum. A little bit of a push there and missed on the ground ball, but Weishaupt just great eyes. Keeping his head up. Dumps it off. Backside. Alex gets it done.
Oh, and unfortunate there for the Lakers to lose that face-off.
Luther stepping in here.
I think that's really going to be the most important battle tonight, is that face-off X. It's something we'll have to keep an eye on.
So Sherwood with a ton of life. After getting blanked in the first quarter, they've doubled up here in the last minute and a half. Jerem Kerr with it, feed on the crease, falling away. Good pass, good save there from Wig. Getting it up to Sharp. Lost his footing a little bit, just about caused his own turnover. Nice stick lift from the Laker D. Kicks it all the way out, forcing Sherwood out of the center. Collis back up top to Sharp. Sharp.
Yeah, Sherwood putting together a really good possession here. If nothing else, they're at least tiring the Lake Oswego defense out, which will come into play as we go later down the game here. So really good possession they're putting together here. Let's see if they can't finish it with a goal.
Squaring off, Collis taking on Lane. Dumps it off. Great stick lift by Looney. And Scotty cleans it up. Tripped on a little lollipop clearing pass up front. Boy, that was a big old one from tripped into Luther. Gets triple team for his efforts, and Sherwood with a big turnover at the 40. So now Sherwood moving with some enthusiasm right at the goal. Ripping it underneath, and he gets it 5-hole. Hudson Wig in transition.
Yeah, and just an unfortunate change of events there for the Lakers. Not a great pass from Tripton, kind of leads to that turnover there, and the Bowman went off to the races.
Scrum here on the missed clear, and Sherwood, they just put the throttle down. Like, let's go. We got position. We got man. Good feed right underneath. Just nothing anybody could do about that. Hudson Wig was not going to be denied. 3:33 to go here. 5-3, Lake Oswego on top. Sherwood, new life in the second quarter. Oh, Causey finds himself on his backside, then loses his stick. Still in it. Phillips decides, no more of this, kids. I'm coming in here and taking care of business.
Yeah, that face-off battle is so huge, and Jordan just decided he wanted that ball, like you said.
Like, we're done now. That was fun. Back up top, Lake Oswego's going to look to get a good dodge and a good offensive set here. Nice slide by Rab. Steps across. Big shot. Puts it in. Nolan Rab almost on cue with a huge, huge goal for the Lakers.
And just like we've talked about all year, Nolan Rab gets topside on that dodge. But watch Jordan on this play. I don't even know if he did it on purpose, but he kind of almost sets a pick here for Rab. Wow.
So fast. We'll pull that other angle here. Going his face off super quick. But
Yeah,
Rab
Sherwood,
with the big goal.
Sherwood needs to find an answer for Rab here. I believe that's his first goal of the game, but he has one, if not two, assists, and he's been beating his guy pretty much at will. So I'd be surprised if they didn't start putting the pole on him up top.
Sherwood with a big face-off win. 6-3 ball game. Feels like the Bowmen are just getting faster right now. Maybe came out a little bit tight loosening up, though, but Sherwood is definitely moving with a lot more enthusiasm here in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely a little bit quicker, and I think both teams here have just
Oh, that was a huge, huge pivot for Maynard. Just knocked Elliott right on his backside. Conversation on the sideline gives me a chance here on the Rab replay, that other camera angle. It's such a good look here. Boom.
Yeah, he was just shifting through that defense. I mean, it goes left and right, and what a great shot from Rab.
All right, back to real time here. Sherwood. Collis with it up top. Takes the feed from Testa. Little stutter step from Collis. Roll back, big shot. Good check on the stick. Is going to deflect that out. Couldn't quite get his wrist broke over.
Yeah, good deflection there, but 13-yard step down from pretty much the middle of the field is definitely a shot you want to take. So good take there from the Sherwood offensive player, but really good stick check to break that up.
Yeah, I think the Bowmen are a little bit tight on offense, a little bit. They're kind of packing themselves in the middle of the field, and it's allowing the Lakers to kind of hedge a little bit. And Luther was able to get back out on that shot.
Little two-man game. Sherwood setting up here, trying to go after Luther. Minute 20 to go now. I guess we go on top 6-3, but Sherwood looking like they got a plan, guys.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to play fast here. I think they just need to get an angle, and then they do make the right decision. They keep their head up, and they're going to find the open man.
Brooks Olsen on the stick check there.
It's really good ball movement.
Great job there. Macy takes a stick in the face. There's a flag coming from the backside, but Calvin on the run. Oh, boy. That had goal written all over it, but.
Yeah, it would have been a great finish of that play because Calvin Macy took a stick to the face and then just outran the entire Bowman team to start that fast break.
So 44 seconds to go in the first half. Lake Oswego playing with a man up. It's like Jordan Collis sitting over there in the box. Kind of a no-brainer on that call. That stick was right in his grill.
Yeah. An interesting situation here for the Lakers because if they ride this penalty out, they're only going to have 16 seconds worth of a penalty to start the second half. Is it worth the possession, or do you go for a goal here?
Kind of caught in no man's land with the time.
Yeah, I think you gotta whip this ball around, see if you get a look, but also don't be quick on the trigger.
Yeah, I'd definitely go for a goal here. If you don't get it, you don't get it, and that's a good shot. But if you don't get the goal, you can always start with the ball, but obviously a goal is best case scenario here.
24 and change here to go in the second. And a fast first half. It's just barely 8 o'clock. Weishottle with it. Feed up top to Burgess. Burgess over to Fish and back to Burgess. And look to see if Weishottle loads up. That one chunks a little bit short. Easy chase for Rab. Just under 10 seconds to go here in the second.
So that penalty was released. Kind of odd timing for that, but even here now.
Guess they're counting by Mississippi's. Burgess underneath, and he puts it in right at the buzzer. Are you kidding me? Wow, Connor Burgess.
Wow, and the Tuscan Raiders celebration from the Lakers. What a great find to see Burgess wide open there.
At the buzzer, Burgess puts it in. Hunt, replay. Rab brings it up, finds Burgess. Burgess I mean, look at this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Goalie goes high. I'm going to go low later. Wow. And, of course, the Tuscans. Gotta love it. All right, halftime. Got about 10 minutes to third quarter. Lake Oswego on top, 7-3. We're going to reset and reload a few things. Invite you to do the same. We'll be here for second half action in about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back, everybody. Second half action set and underway. They didn't waste any time getting this one going. Lake Oswego on top 7-3. Big rally in the second quarter from both teams. Kind of waking up. We do this every game. It's one of my favorite things. Makes you guys sound super smart, especially when it actually happens. Ethan, you're the Sherwood coach. What are you telling you guys at halftime?
Yeah, they have a lot to build off of. They haven't played as bad of a game as I think the scoreboard says. You know, they've had some momentum at times and one or two silly mistakes. Oh, it's a great shot, but even better save there.
We'll be bringing that one back out.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow.
They've had really good possessions, a few good stops on D, stuff to build off of, but it seems every time as soon as they get the momentum, they make a silly mistake, either a dropped pass or a penalty that just kind of kills all their momentum. And they managed to get a few in the last half there to bring them a little bit closer, but they still just need to build on it. And I think if they can play a little bit more of a consistent game, that would really help them out this half.
All right, Matty Ice, same question, opposite side to you, Lake Oswego.
Yeah, I think that the Lakers played really well in that first half, and defensively they looked really strong. They kept their shape well. They just need to avoid the Bowman beating them topside down the middle of the field, and I think they're going to be all right defensively. Offensively, I think you got to go through Mason Fish and Nolan Rabb a little bit more. They played really well in the first half. When you set screens, you kind of do things off ball to get them open. They can really facilitate and make good decisions. So I think they'll look to go to Mason a little bit more, and they'll look to see if they can get Nolan to dodge a little bit more because they had a lot of success doing that in the first half.
All right. You can't get that kind of analysis anywhere else. Of course, you can't get these games anywhere else either. So far, both sides, a little bit of back and forth, lots of hustle, lots of energy coming out of the half, and that is definitely something that the Lakers have been working on all season. You know, we talked about this early on. LO just always seemed a little flat coming out of the half, but right now they are popping. Trying to make something happen. Good shot from Weishottle, just a little bit wide.
Yeah, the Lakers need to come out of in the second half with a lot of energy because last game the Bowman really took it to him in the third quarter, so they do not want a repeat of that. Little drop pass there from Jordan, but he picks it back up.
Jordan wheels back, gives it a good feint.
If they can get to the
Oh, good cross with the defense, though.
Oh, Jordan's still open. Oh.
Just couldn't get out there. Kamalian had Fehrenbacher all over him, just could not get that ball over to Phillips.
Yeah, when Lake Oswego is drawing those slides, they get the backside, a little odd man situation on the backside for, I think, a little bit longer than Sherwood would like them to have it. So if they can find a way to get to the backside quickly, it'll be there. Oh, and a great pickup from Mason there. Just cleaning up the trash. Really good goal.
Mason picking it up, and Mason might have
I think he took one.
Took one in the
Ooh.
in the lacrosse bag, and so to speak. We'll take a look at this here, make sure it's okay for the replay. Ouch. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here. So here we go on the Hunt replay coming downhill. Rabb. Rebound rolls out. Mason with the feedback, and he just takes the point of the stick. Ooh. Right in the.
It's a great little garbage.
Right in the middle.
There.
Oh, ow. That everybody up in the box collectively holding their breath. That's a painful one. Fish is going to feel a lot better with that goal, though. That's a hat trick for him, too.
Yeah.
Got another good angle of that goal. You can watch this. Rabb coming in, bleeds it out. Nice stop, and just Fish dumping it over.
Yeah, that was one of my keys to the game there, is taking a hit and making a play. And maybe that's not the fashion you want to do it in, but
or the location.
he got the job done, so there it is.
So Fish takes one for the team. Collis with it on the Sherwood side looking to answer. Hopefully that's not the key to a goal in this second half, is lower hemisphere shots. Oh, my goodness. Collis right there gets it done. Number 19, Jordan Collis. I don't think Sherwood likes playing from that close. They like to have a big hole to get and have to fill and get after. It sure seems like the second they get down by what you'd think would be, that's gonna be a knockout. Nope, here they come and they just go on a roll.
Yeah, I mean, just a great use of space there, and maybe a little bit unpredictable that shot was. I don't think Tripton really expected him to let that one go, and he managed to beat Tripton off stick, high to low. Great finish.
Bring that up on the Hunt replay here in just a second. Face off up front. Such good battles in the middle. Sherwood coming away with it. Liston finds Causey. Sherwood inside. They had a little bit of an advantage there, but Lake Oswego getting aggressive and closing it off.
Yeah, but the Bowmen are going to look to play fast here, and they like to do that. Like you were saying before, I think they're better when they're not in their set offense, when something is a bit of a broken play or they are playing a little fast. And that's something the Lakers are going to have to look out for.
7.5 to go here. Lake Oswego on top, 8-4. Scotty going against Maynard. Nice help on the slide from Lane. All right, they're chasing that one down. Collis on the goal here for the Bowmen a moment ago. Just a weird, hitch shot and just totally threw everybody's timing off. Goes up like he's going to rip it, and then he just kind of sidearmed it.
Yeah, weird hitch there from Tripton, too, kind of. He dropped his hands, and initially it looked like he was going to get down there and get it, and I don't think he could read the shot, and he just couldn't get there in time.
I think he thought that was just going to come as a heat seeker over the top shelf, and he just dumped it underneath sidearm. That was a great shot. Tough read. Got it done. Sherwood with possession here.
This is huge for Sherwood. They really need to put one away on the man up. Not going to get a ton of looks like this, I think, for the rest of the game. The Lakers are going to tighten up those penalties.
Feed on the crease shot is short, bounced over the top, but easy chase for Sharp.
And that was a great look for Collis in the middle.
Yeah, if they can keep jamming into that crease guy, it's going to end well for them there. That's a really good spot to take a shot from.
Load up on the wing. Big shot, and that one finds its way home over the top left shoulder. Oh, boy. Hudson Wig with it. Sherwood putting another one on the board.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they just create the space. They move the ball, skip pass. Phew, bang. Wow.
Big shot there off the wing for Hudson. Makes it 8-5. Lakers on top. It's a big face-off right here. Getting after it. Just a little bit short on it was Zen.
Yeah, got to have those first-time ground balls, but they get bailed out there with another missed first-time ground ball that rolls out of bounds. So going Lake Oswego's way here.
Jordan coming in with it. Takes a veiled check. Gets across, gets a step in the box, and Lakers with possession.
Oh!
Feed inside just on the break. Caught Sherwood sleeping but couldn't quite put it away.
Yeah, that's the same look we saw in the first half where I believe it was Travis who cut down and got a really good look into a goal, and pretty much the same look there. So Sherwood's just got to focus up a bit in the early stages of those possessions. Make sure that stuff like that doesn't happen.
Coming downhill fast the other direction. He's got some wheels. Jordan Collis. Sherwood's got a look.
They're
Dumping it off. They're going to settle it back. I'm telling you, Matt, I agree. I think their personality, take the fast break, keep pushing the tempo, a little unorthodox, makes it more difficult for LO.
Yeah, I think Glass should have just taken that one right to the cage. But they're going to settle it down here, and they've had some success to start this third quarter, so the Lakers are going to have to look out because they are in a firefight right now.
Bowman looking to make it a 2-goal game here. Bring it back across.
Whoa. I think that was Brooks Olsen that deflected that.
That one popped way out.
I felt like it was a deflection by the Lake Oswego guy that sent it out of bounds, but ball reward. And the old saying, the ball does not lie. So maybe it
I was
was
thinking
off
the
the
same
Lake
thing.
Oswego player there, and Sherwood gets the ball back.
So an interesting call on the out of bounds leads to a Laker turnover on the clear, and Sherwood right back to where we started with possession. Just over 5 minutes to go here, trailing by 3. Nice step, good shot, excellent body block inside there. Look at Gunnar Olsen coming in, laying the hammer down.
Ooh, scary pass there from Looney.
On backside, I think he thought Trippin was still up above the crease, and Trippin stepped back outside. A little miscommunication. Or on the sideline having to fight for it. Whew. Man, that was close.
Oh, and is that a timeout from
I believe it's a
Bowman?
flag down against Sherwood here. So once again, they seem to have all the momentum and one mistake. Or is it? Yeah, against Sherwood. So, they have all the momentum and they make I think they get a slash there. Yeah, they're calling it a slash. So once again, they're going to see if they can't maintain momentum and get a stop throughout this man down kill, but a silly mistake there.
So they settle both sides in. 4:50 to go here. Gunnar and his Laker lacrosse fam on offense, the man up opportunity.
Lake Oswego is a bit of a different look. Okay, they popped out. They had 2 guys on the crease and one popped, and now they're in a. Wow, great feed
Good
there.
feed, good look. Good idea from the Lakers, just didn't quite put it in. This guy right here, number 35, haven't called his name a whole lot the last couple of games. Been really good about facilitating. Got to think that Lake Oswego is going to want to get Gunnar going again.
Yeah, especially in situations like this, he's so good at just stepping down and letting one go.
Yeah,
Oh,
finding
nice look.
space.
Good look at Alex, but sure we got their sticks inside. Tipped off the top of Alex's stick, lands right in the breadbasket of Richmond. So Richmond gets an easy pick on that. Sherwood looked to clear it, kill the rest of the timeout, but a good stick check from the Lakers. Looney dumps it back now, and so Lake Oswego and Sherwood in a foot race.
Ooh, and the Bowman get the timeout off.
That was close. That was close for sure, but the timeout gives me an opportunity to thank our supporting sponsors. Haven't had many opportunities this game. It's just been go, go, go the whole time. Big thanks to our friends at Little Birds Play Care, Southwest Portland Child Care. Their goal is to provide you and your child with a safe and secure environment where they can learn and develop while having fun. With a staff of industry professionals ready to teach your kid the essential academic, emotional, and social skills through engaging lessons and activities. Check them out at southwestportlandchildcare.com or give them a call at 503-828-6955. Big thanks to Little Birds. I guess we're going back to it. No timeout.
Yeah, I definitely saw the signal for the timeout. Maybe the refs got together and conferred and decided that the Bowmen were out of bounds first.
Decided they didn't want me thanking our supporting sponsors. That's a conspiracy. They took our camera away. Now they don't want us to thank all of our supporters. It's a conspiracy, guys. It's a travesty. It's a shammery. It's a mockery. It's a Travis Shama mockery. Travis Weishottle, though. That guy's just straight up Travis. Feet in the inside.
Yeah, once again, Sherwood slides really early there, and Lake Oswego trying to make the all or nothing pass instead of just moving it through X and getting it to the backside. So hopefully they have a little more composure once they draw those doubles later on down the game here.
Sherwood with another fast break opportunity and another drop pass, kind of killing it. They're there. They're just not completing the play. This one, though, lollipop drop over the top to Rab. Rab on the run. Same thing, different direction. Drop pass from the Lakers. So
it's getting a bit messy both ways here. I think whatever team can slow it down and put together a good possession here on offense is going to hopefully take some momentum here. So see if that can't be Sherwood right here, if they can clear this ball.
I don't know. I kind of like this run and gun.
I do too. Get it, Rab. Let's go. Turn up the volume. Turn up the pressure. Rab does. Burgess gets it. Feed back to the crease.
Oh.
Big shot. Monster stop from Richmond. Wow.
Whoa, and then I think they're going to get Fish in the crease there, but that was a crazy interception from Weiss. Oh, and that shouldn't that have been a free clear?
I
Am I
believe
wrong?
a free clear is only if there's contact with the goalie
goalie,
inside
yeah,
the crease.
yeah.
And since Mason wasn't impacting the play, he just stepped in it after his shot. I believe they just restart from where the ball is.
Yeah, that was a big, big stop. Back to live action. Lakers with it, coming off of the out of bounds.
And it feels like we haven't seen a lot of Calvin Macy this half. But he's going to step onto the field here. Let's see if he can make an impact.
Almost a cameo-like appearance thus far.
Once again, those early doubles are leaving the backside wide open for Lake Oswego, but great shot.
Whoa. Bringing the heat. Burgess from the wing rifles one.
Burgess just steps down, puts that off stick, and hugs the post on that. What a shot from a crazy angle there for Burgess.
I mean, that was almost directly in line with the goal. That was a heck of a shot coming across. Look at that bounce. Just boop, boop.
Yeah, fantastic.
Woo. Unreal. Big goal for Burgess there with a minute 33 to go. Lake Oswego back on top by 4, 9-5. Some more Dolly Parton smiling. Tip coming down on the numbers. Sherwood able to pull it out.
Good long ball clear there for Sherwood. See if they can't get a fast break conversion.
Causey on the run. Good dump off to the wing. Feed to the backside and can't quite collect it. Was open, but Testa lost it. Sherwood was right there with it. Big check from Double Deuce Cooper Glass. Putting Weishottle on his heels.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Seth Looney. I mean, he came in on that fast break with intent, and he has been all night. Watch Seth Looney. When he's breaking down on these slides, he has been a monster.
Yeah, and he's quick to recover too. So he goes out and stops the ball and then immediately flips his hips and gets back in and essentially becomes his own 3-slide in that fast break. And he saved the goal there. So good effort by him.
Sherwood on top of it, keeping it. Big shot, just a little skinny off the outside. Stay with Sherwood, though. 20.2 on the clock. Third quarter winding to a close. Sherwood trying to make it a 3-goal game going into the fourth.
Yeah, good hitch there. But once again, Lake Oswego just over pursuing their man a bit up top. And I'd like to see Sherwood take advantage of that a little bit more, noticing those habits that the Lake Oswego defenders are having right now.
Nice rollback shot from the wing, little bit wide, but a good look from Glass. 3.4 left. Sherwood, a little touch and go, maybe pass shot opportunity here if they can get it in. Feet up top. Looking at it, and that's going to do it for the end of the third. Man, what a fast quarter. Lakers lead it 9-5 over the Bowmen. Finally going to get a chance to thank our supporting sponsors here without the officials getting in our way unless they start the third quarter way quick, fourth quarter. BC Group, our good friends over there. When you're working with BC Group, you're working with a team of experienced professionals helping bring your vision to life and providing you with time and cost certainty as well as peace of mind in the process that is inclusive and organized correctly. If you want to learn more about everything they can do to help you with the complex process of your remodels or new builds or whatever, check them out at bcgroup-inc.com or give them a call at 503-432-8761. Big thanks to BC Group. Also want to thank our friends at Millette Printing. Since 1968, they've been on a mission to help their customers bring their creativity to life using the latest technology and techniques with environmentally conscious practices. For over 50 years, across 2 generations, they've been driven by the desire to exceed those expectations and provide the right printing solution for every job. Check them out at Millette.com or give them a call at 503-287-1290. Big thanks to Millette. We also want to thank Ethan Heck's favorite sponsor for fixing all of his mistakes his first year of college. The Untattoo Parlor, located in the Gatsby Building down Northwest Hoyt Street and 13th Avenue in the Pearl District of downtown Portland. They specialize in professional tattoo removal by using that cutting-edge Kutera laser, which has been shown to remove unwanted ink in half the time of older machines with measurably better clearances, and more importantly, it is incredibly comfortable. And they do that because they give you some local anesthetic along with their board-certified plastic surgeon who takes care of all the business to ensure optimal results. So you, too, can erase that one seemingly permanent peacock tattoo on your lower back like Ethan. Give him a call at 503-893-0102 or check him out at theuntattooparlor.com. It was spectacular while you had it, Ethan. I really did like it.
Feathers and everything.
It was feathers. It was fantastic. It was like a purple fancy chicken. I want to thank our friends down the street as well at Vanderhound, the premier staffing provider of technology, accounting, and finance and engineering professionals. They're at 6342 South Macadam Avenue. You can check them out at vanderhound.com or give them a call at 503-299-6811. Big thanks to Vanderhound. Not that we don't love the cookies from Mrs. Looney, but sometimes you just want some spaghetti. The Old Spaghetti Factory, been proudly serving deliciously affordable course meals since 1969, family owned and operated, and committed to the exceptional service that you are used to, because they want to invite your family to join theirs for that memorable dining experience, whether it's in the trolley car or down at the OSF waterfront location at 715 Bancroft Street. You can check out their whole menu and everything else they have to offer at osf.com or give them a call at 503-222-5375. Big thanks to Old Spaghetti Factory.
Ooh. Whoa, what an interesting pass there from Jordan, but he manages to get it off before he goes out of bounds.
So big pressure here early. Sherwood.
Oh, and Lakers going to get caught offside here. So Burgess should go play some defense.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it at full speed and then stick with it, right?
Oh,
and another flag down. So they're going to be 2 men down for 30 seconds here.
Brutal.
So Lakers get caught on the wrong side of the railroad tracks. Not super happy about that call. LO Faithful wanting to contest it. Kind of hard to do that. But if you ever do need to contest anything and need some legal advice, check out the law office of Joseph A. Trippy. Firm striving to be a partner in achieving the goals of their clients. Pride themselves in developing the strategies targeting each and every particular client's needs, objectives, and philosophies. You can check them out at trippylaw.com or give them a call at 503-782-6442. All right, 11-17, Lake Oswego. 2 men down, Sherwood.
Oh.
Loose ball opportunity. Lakers going to try to get after it. Play the man, then play the ball for the littles watching at home. Lake Oswego.
Now the issue becomes clearing it, right? You have 2 less guys, so good timeout there from
Good
Lake
timeout
Oswego.
from Bertoli on the sideline, and Elliott Orr getting pumped on that far side. Lakers looking like they're going to get a chance to kill this penalty. And that could have been very, very dangerous. Thank our presenting sponsor here tonight, Project 360. The way this game's been going, might not have a chance to later. Project 360, the work on strengthening and conditioning the human body, but more than anything else, it is all about how they treat their people with their identity and their values based on character and commitment to never giving up in those charged. They're committed to listening and responding to the needs and desires of all their trainers and their members because they surround you with 360 degrees of personal health and wellness projects so that you are 100% covered. Schedule a tour. They'd be happy to personally introduce you to the entire Project 360 staff, the location down there at 460 2nd Street, Lake Oswego. If you want to learn more, give them a call. Reach out to them. Check them out at project360pdx.com. Big thanks to Project 360. All right, timeout on the field. Lake Oswego with possession. Going to look to kill off the remainder of the penalty. 10:53 to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, if I'm Lake Oswego here, I'd want to step one of my defensemen over the 50 onto the offensive side and allow another shorty to come over and support the ball. We'll see if they need it here. We got Jordan, the one-man clear machine, so it might not be necessary, but
Looks like they're even.
I guess they released
yeah,
right at the timeout,
yeah.
so it is even, but nonetheless, one man for the job, number 10, Jordan Phillips.
Oh, look at him go.
Just ridiculous.
Great
Little
take.
short on the shot, but great clear from Jordan. I mean, that's just the determination of a young man who's only ever been abused by his older brother.
That's definitely. I mean, he has 2 older brothers that abused him. Don't forget that.
Lakers with it. Calvin Macy up top. Feeds Rab on the near side. LO. Let's put a little bit more breathing room between them and the Bowman.
Yeah, 10 minutes to go here, and it all comes down to this. The whole season comes down to these last 10 minutes for both teams here. Sherwood definitely still within striking distance, and the Lakers with a comfortable lead. So it's going to come down to who wants it more at the end of the day.
Macy going up. Macy going left. Calvin Macy, number 6. Welcome back, sir. What a shot from Calvin.
Yeah, and that's got to feel good if you're Calvin Macy, out for so long, and then you come back, go lefty, put one away. Just a fantastic finish.
We're kind of saying this in the pregame warm-ups and then halftime. I mean, Calvin he's been out for a bunch, but he still looks so light on his feet. I mean, obviously he's just been pure conditioning the entire time he's been off because he hasn't lost a step at all. Great shot from Calvin up top. Makes it 10-5, Lake Oswego on top. Coming in out of nowhere is Weishottle.
Oh!
Feed and dunk on the doorstep. Mason Fish. But a monster assist from Weishottle.
I have no idea how Weishottle made that pass. I mean, he just glanced at Fish and flung it his way.
Ball pops up right here. There goes Travis. Nice little sidestep. Dumps it. Backhand, back step. Finds Fish. Bang biscuit.
And that is years and years of practice. Weishottle just looks up, sees Fish, and his stick is already moving to make that pass.
Yeah, good vision, but even better execution to put just the right amount of air on the ball so no one can get to it but Mason, and put enough speed on it to get it there. Just really, really impressive pass there.
Got a great look at that from the other cam we'll bring up here in just a second. Fish. Four goals from Mason tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, really big game for Mason. He has been fantastic. Just all over the field, making the right plays, facilitating when he needs to. He's just been so good, and it's what the Lakers needed out of him tonight.
Altman looking to set up a dodge up top. Draws Mayfield. Dump back to Travis. Travis
on an island a little bit here, has a lot of space to work with.
feed to the backside to Gunner. Can't quite look it all the way in, but Burgess able to pick it back up. Nice backup from Burgess. Eight and a half to go in the fourth. Nice sidestep, good feed. Probably smart play from Travis not staying there. I think he might have gotten his clock cleaned on that. Sherwood defense was closing fast. Now Sherwood on the move. You get across, get a touch in the box, and they're going to roll back and set. Like they're going to make a couple personnel swaps here to get the group that they want on offense.
Yeah, and if you're the Bowman, you need to come out with some urgency here. I mean, you're down 6 goals now. Just around 8 minutes left to go here in the game. You don't have much time to make something happen.
Step, A little bit wide.
Not a bad shot, just poor shot placement. But, you know, at this point, it's all about shots on net, and it becomes a little bit of a numbers game when you're trailing by this much. You got to just start pulling the trigger here. So see if they can't sneak a few by.
Yeah, I mean, just like that goal Collis had earlier, something off time, a little awkward, things can start going their way.
Good roll back underneath by Stevens. Stevens having to deal with Looney. Seth just bullying him back there. Big step, big shot, nice stop by Tripton.
Yeah, it's a great save from Tripton. Huge here in the fourth quarter.
Little no-look pass backside.
Yep.
Whatever works, right?
Very confident from Tripton to make that pass.
Yeah, Tripton a little bit quick to step out of the crease there. I don't think the refs were pressing him for time by any means, and he likes to step out almost right away after he picks up the ball, but ends up working out for him, and Lake Oswego with the ball here.
So Rab with it on the near side. Weishall is going to cycle back, and Altman's going to come up front.
Oh.
Big shot off the body. That one gets stalled. And off to the races with a late flag coming over here. It's going to be on Lake Oswego.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get him for the slash. I hope it wasn't offsides because Rab was still subbing off the field on the backside there for the Lakers. Yeah, it is the slash.
Hunt replay here. Look at this pass from Travis. Just unreal. Such a good pass. Fish being ready to go.
Yeah, I initially thought it was sailing out of bounds, but he has the composure and the awareness to take a little bit off of it and lob it over there a bit to him. So just really smart play there.
So Sherwood with a man advantage. Wiggs going to bring it in. Sherwood's going to need to put together some kind of run here to get back into this one. Clock winding on 6 minutes to go.
Look at that Laker defense
Nice
collapse.
pitch inside. That was impressive. Looney getting just absolutely hammered by Hudson. And we get a timeout on the far side from Lake Oswego.
Yeah, good timeout there from Bertoli.
Helping his guys out a little bit. Well, thank all of our supporting sponsors here tonight. Little Bird's Play Care Center. Friends at the BC Group. Molette Printing. The Untattoo Parlor. Vanderhouen. The Old Spaghetti Factory. And the law office of Joseph A. Trippy. All right, gents. Well, news from the other side of the town. Lakeridge took care of business against Canby tonight. So if LO is able to do the same, we got another Battle of the Lake rematch for the third game of the year. How many years has that happened in the last 15? At least 12. Seems like LO and Lakers seem to lock horns somewhere between quarter and semifinals every single year.
Yeah, I know 2019 we definitely played them 3 times because every year you get them twice no matter what with the conference play, but it is rare. I know you have to really end up being on the same side of the bracket, and both those teams are usually pretty good, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Jesuit in a close one. They beat Central Catholic 21-1. And Newburgh took care of Summit. That's a bit of a surprise. 13-6 at Summit.
Yeah, Newburgh is a bit of an up-and-coming program, but the past couple of years they've been able to compound years and just get better and better and bringing in a really great coaching staff, so really impressive from them.
Feed to the backside, and Burgess gets another one. My goodness. Fish and Burgess having a little bit of a two-man game back and forth. paying off in spades tonight.
Yeah, and the Lakers are excited about it. They're hyped up. It's the playoffs, and Burgess had a monster night. Great play drawn up there from Bertoli at the timeout. And look at that.
Just getting pumped. Great dump off from Rab, finding Connor Burgess. Get another good look at that from the other camera as well. See if I can bring that up before the face-off here. I don't think they're going to let me get to it. 12-5, Lake Oswego on top. Sherwood's going to come out with this one. Number 6, Drew Fehrenbacher. So Bowman trailing by 7 with 5:15 to go. Cooper Glass up top. Finding Wig. Wig with the feed inside. Looney able to collect that.
Yeah, Sherwood with a bit of a noticeable desperation attempt there. You know, you're expecting them definitely to floor it here and maybe get a little aggressive, but, I mean, that's probably never going to go. So a bit of an ill-advised pass there, and they do need to start pushing, but they still got to find a way to secure some goals, and I don't think that's going to do it for them. So I'd expect them to press out here defensively and try to get the ball back pretty quick.
Gunnar Olsen coming to the near side. Racing in from the box. He's got Alex Liston on him.
Yeah, and forcing a turnover here. Ooh.
Ow. That doesn't feel very good. Quick on the replay here. Rab rolling around the back on that last goal. Just such good vision. Sees Burgess float to the backside. Right there, just do-do-do.
Yeah, and there's Rab again, just beating all of the defenders. You know, he doesn't have the most goals by any means tonight, but I would argue he's been one of the biggest difference makers on this field tonight. So here he comes again.
I don't think you have to argue that with anybody up here in the box. I mean, just watching him tonight, he's been a monster facilitator. Weishottle near side. Good solid step. Nice recovery, though, from Kirk.
Really good throwback there. You hear Burgess yelling one. He sees his guy slides, and really good communication to get the throwback, and a really good look there.
Yeah, and I think that look's been there all night. Good on Burgess for actually calling it out that time, because the Bowmen are just sliding a little early and leaving the adjacent man wide open.
Timeout on the field from the official. I think it's going to be an equipment malfunction. Nolan
I think a mouth
dropped
guard
his
might have
binky.
fallen out.
The little guy needs his binky. 3:35 to go here. Weishottle coming downhill with it quick. Finds Fish. It's a nice pick on the wing. Fish coming across. Draws the double. Splits him. Ooh. Good shot. Better stop by the keep. Richmond. That had goal written all over it.
Yeah, that was a great move from Fish there. Unlucky to not be able to get the finish.
Gunner coming in. Showing some quick moves.
And I'll tell you what, I think this is the best game we've seen out of the Lakers all year. This is a good Bowman team, and they just haven't seemed to give the Lakers too much trouble tonight. They've looked really sharp offensively. They're moving. They're keeping their head up. They're making passes when they need to. And defensively, they've just been on lockdown.
Yeah, more than their effort and their physicality, they've been playing smart on both sides of the field, which is something really good to see. You know, it'll definitely help them out moving forward, and you know, just building blocks, and they're continuing to improve, which is a really good sign, and see what they can put together here.
Yeah, they came out focused, and everybody was on the same page.
Sometimes that little bit of a break can help this late in the season. Burgess takes a shot in the face with a stick. 2:20 to go here, but sometimes that break, that bye, it can go both ways. You can either lose focus and come out flat, or like we're seeing with Lake Oswego, coming off that big Clackamas. Nice stop from Tripton. But LO coming off that big Clackamas win to close out the regular season and then having that game off, it really seems to have centered them.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I know the one practice that I went to and even played in a little bit, they did a lot of West Jenny and getting up and down and even scrimmage for about 20 minutes. So something you wouldn't necessarily normally do in the regular part of the season, but another great feed and a great finish there.
Great shot, great goal. Connor Burgess with another one. Makes it 13-5 Lakers. Check this on the Hunt replay here. That save from Tripton. Boop, boop. Just took it right in the gut. But squared up, nice, big save. I'll bring up that Burgess replay here in just a second as well.
Yeah, good decision there to wear baggy sweatpants as a goalie. You know, if you miss the ball, sometimes it gets caught up in all that fabric. So, smart play there.
Fabulous fabric. Burgess just coming downhill on this one quick. Boop, boop, right in it goes. Another face-off battle up front, trying to get it up to Causey. Causey can't quite sweep it back in. Looks like that's going to go Lake Oswego's way. Back to Tripton. Tripton up top. Minute 20 to go here to close it out.
Yeah, Lakers are going to most likely look to get a long possession here and just ride this one out. But shout out to Sherwood here for coming out, putting it all out there on the field. Lots of effort there from the Bowmen. I know for some of them it's going to be their last game in a Sherwood jersey, and they've just been a great program for so long. So shout out to all the seniors for Sherwood and that Sherwood program, because they do a really good job with their guys.
That they do. We just had that first game out there, the new stadium, the new field. It is just awesome out there in Sherwood. I look forward to seeing more games from them next year as well. The other thing, I mean, this is the last game on home field for the seniors for Lake Oswego.
Yeah.
They're going to be heading over to Lake Ridge on Friday. After that, I believe the semifinals and finals are down in Canby this year. So, big night of emotions for everybody. The big man coming downhill fast, number 29, Trent Hodney. Big shot on goal. Tripping with a nice kick out. About 1.2 left on this one. Bring up the Hunt replay on that last goal from Lake Oswego. Look at Burgess here. Just nice feed. Do-do-do. It's 4 for him tonight, too. That's going to do it. Get your keep. That's the end of it. Lake Oswego winning. When it matters most. Playoffs. First game for Lake Oswego is a big one. And you were right, Matt. I mean, this was probably the most balanced game we've seen from them. Same level of intensity and energy on both sides. So maybe it just took the playoffs for everybody to kind of wake up and get it together.
Yeah, I think it woke something up inside them, because that was just really sharp from everybody all around. And if they can do that against Lake Ridge next week, I think it's going to be a very different game from that second matchup.
Yeah, I agree. They match up well with Lake Ridge for sure. And, you know, things go one way or the other that last game. This squad shows up on Friday. It's going to be a 4-quarter battle, no question. But this one in the books. Big thanks to Sherwood and their entire community for coming out here tonight. Huge energy from the Bowmen and a class game from Sherwood, to say the least. It was all the level of intensity we wanted. Very few penalties. It was a really, really, really good lacrosse game. Glad you could all join us. On behalf of our on-the-field camera crew tonight, Sean Erickson stepping up and stepping in, along with Kellen Snyder down there, and, of course, Jackson Darcy on top field cam, coming in bottom of the ninth, saving the day. Big thanks to those guys for running the cams tonight. And, of course, the single greatest junior producer and graphics manager on the planet, Jacob Brumfield, taking care of everything behind the scenes. And you two guys, the Big E, Ethan Hecht, fresh off his peacock tattoo removal. And Maddie, Iceman Phillips. Thanks, guys. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, super fun.
We'll see you all Friday night. Stay safe. Have a good week, everybody. And we'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.